Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, Homestead in the Desert, on the last day of 2019. Yep, today is December 31st, 2019. Tomorrow is New Year's Day, so to everybody out there who's watching, Happy New Year. I know in some parts of the world, it's already New Year's, so Happy New Year. All right, we're looking at here is some cacti that Pierre bought at Home Depot when we were there today, and he wanted to bring some of this home, so he's going to be repotting them. So we got some soil mix up here, and he's got a pan to work in, and then he's got those other cans and that stuff, and a plate to work in here. But yeah, he's going to be separating these all out, and he liked the colors. These are natural, but we just realized when we got these aren't natural. They're all the same plant. But you see the green down inside? Well, look here, the paint's peeling. They painted them. Oh my God, they painted them. So he's going to return those 4. All right, so show you that. Then he came with this little brush piece here, which is threaded on the end here. It's got a male quarter 20 thread on it. And he says, I need a rod that I can attach this to clean the flue on my wood burner. And I said, oh, I think I got a piece inside. So the other day while he was still sleeping, I went in the shop and I made up this 3/8 aluminum rod with a nice rubber handle on it, and tapped it and threaded it so he could take it apart. Another thing we did as we moved down this way is I loaned him a set of Harbor Freight 100-watt solar panels with the controller and all of that. We hooked it up and it's charging right now. And as soon as we threw it onto his batteries and let the sun hit these things, he jumped up to like 13.6 on the charge, and he was down at 12.6 or 12.7, something like in that area. So that made a big difference for him. So he's thinking about getting a set of those himself that he can take with him when he leaves. Here's the box. This is from Harbor Freight, and the reason we went and got these today, I want them for my setup because I want to get more amorphous panels for the days when it's overcast. I want that extra charge, and these things work great in the low light. So I bought this set because I had a 25% off coupon. So the regular coupon they have for these, you can get them for $150 or $149.99. And then with the 25% off coupon from the full price of it, I saved another $7.50. So wherever you can save, it always pays off, right? So yeah, I got the box here because I use these for workout panels on my exercise area over there, and those will go inside and get stored, and then I put little stickers on them. Another thing is I'd taken them into town to a printer, and he had some stickers made up, and there's one of them right there. So that's Heatseaker Bus. That's what you look for when you go to YouTube. Just search Heatseaker Bus and you'll find Pierre's bus. That's his bus right there. You'll find his bus on there. And yeah, he put some Route 66 stickers on there because I took him to the Route 66 museum, and he bought those there. So he's got those on his bus now. And we're picking up a little bit of stuff here and there. All right. Another thing, I did get up on that roof and I re-roofed, or I didn't re-roof, but I roofed that whole section of roof. That whole new addition now is completely roofed and weather tight. And all around the roof jack, everything is all completely done. Now, I'm not going to go up there on the ladder to show you what I did. But if anybody's interested and they want to see what the roof looks like after I finished it, you go to Heatseaker Bus, that label I just showed you, and you'll see, look for his December 29th video. Because while I was working up there, he was at the top of the ladder shooting video, and he showed the start of it and the finish of it and all, and in between. So Heatseaker Bus on YouTube, December 29th video will show you what we did on the roof, or what I did on the roof while he was doing other things. All right, we got all the liquid for the roof up here on top of the containers and garage. Here's one of the 5-gallon units, and I got 2 more inside. And we got the rollers all ready to go, so tomorrow we're going to get up there. And again, we're going to start rolling out from the low side and go up that way. And I have no doubt that we have enough to get over the top of the wooden part and partially onto the orange container. Maybe the whole area can be done with what I've got here, the amount of liquid I have. So we're going to have the ladder right here to go up and down. And I've got a rope on the ladder already with a carabiner on there. So I can get up there, he'll hook up the pails, and I'll pull them up onto the roof. And then I got to put a metal bead or a metal corner drip edge on the ends of the wood here to cover that over, and then we'll start rolling it out and see if we can get that whole thing rolled. But I do have solar panels up there also, and I have to get those solar panels off of the roof before we can do that. So first thing tomorrow, I'm going to come out and I'm going to put the corner beads or the corner edges on, the drip edges on both this side and the other side, and then I'll take those solar panels up. And I'll have this garage door open, and I'll just lay them on top of the garage door for now until we're done. And then I'll silicone them back down like I had them on there before. And I might rerun the wiring, though, and take it in through. The reason I left that little gap right up there in the wood is because I'm thinking about running the wire inside of the garage, and then I can drill through the wall into the container and hook them back up inside so they're not going through the door anymore. Because I do get a little water drip edge down those, and it does drip in the inside of the door, and I want to stop that. All right. So the girls have been out free ranging just about every day. They didn't go out today because we had to go into town and pick things up. And the other thing, I did find the wood strips that I had saved to do the trim around this door like I did the trim around the window. So, or I can show you on the other door to the electric room what it's going to look like. And yeah, that's the trim that I'm gonna do around my other door over there. So I did find the wood for it. So, and I just bought the screws today to put it on there with, and I silicone 2 beads of silicone under it and put it on, and then when that dries after a few days, then I seal the edges with painter's caulk, and it's ready for paint. I also still have to put a corner on these. I like using metal corner like that on the corners, so if you bump them, you dent a piece of metal, you don't tear a piece of wood off. And I've got a few scrapes and scratches, but all of that's going to get painted. This whole cabin is going to be painted the same color, and it'll be a desert theme. So I'll be using a tan color and a lighter tan like what I used on the containers. I think I still have a gallon or 2 of that left in the mix, and I'll be using that for the trim around the doors and windows. All right. So real busy day. Again, it's New Year's Eve, so we're going to have a couple of New York steaks tonight with some sauteed onions, smothered in sauteed onions, and also have probably some home fried potatoes with garlic and parsley, and let's see, corn on the cob. That's right. Yeah, I got corn on the cob to go with that. And then for tomorrow, because it's New Year's Day, I'm going to start off the new year right. I got a nice big pork roast. It's a picnic shoulder, and I'm going to make a roasted, slow smoked in the smoker pork roast. And I do a thing where the skin part of it, I turn that into what we call hardtacks, and they're salted, crispy, like chicharroni type thing, but it's cooked right on the top of the ham. And the fat that's between the skin and the pork actually bastes the meat to keep the roast nice, moist, and tender while I'm smoking it, which is because dry smoke dries meat out. So I use that moisture to keep it moist and tender. And all with that little smoky flavor to it is just totally delicious. So I got the barbecue all set up for that and ready to go. And we might do some playing at the exercise area and get in shape tomorrow, because it's New Year's. Hey, it's New Year's 2020. All right, just like my vision, 2020. This is G Bear reminding you, give me a thumbs up down there. Please like my videos, please. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It is free, and it doesn't spam you. It doesn't send all kinds of advertisements to your email or anything like that. No, it just lets you know when I post a new video. And when you go over to Heatseaker Bus to see what I did on the roof, don't forget to subscribe at Heatseaker Bus too. He could use some subscriptions. I mean, he's still up over the monetized number, but he needs some more subscribers to, he's trying to catch up with me. All right, everybody, G Bear signing off.